Hey, folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is Thursday, August 8th, 2019. Well, folks, big bounce on the S&P again. Second day in a row, we've really come back strong. In fact, we are up about 11 points off the lows from just yesterday. I mean, think about that, folks. That's pretty remarkable. So that's where we are right now. Now, the question that everyone's asking me is, are we going to go higher? What's going to go on? So before we get into that, I'm going to analyze exactly just that, what price action I'm doing today in terms of trading, and we'll get to that right away. But first, yesterday I picked up call options on JP Morgan. I actually did a video about this, screaming they were a buy yesterday based off gap fill, based off an oversold condition, based off the daily 200 moving average. Today I sold those for 25% gain, so literally in 24 hours, 25% gain. I also had call options, and let me get my chart back to normal size there. Call options on RLGY in the options alerts. So both the JPM calls were in the options alerts and this one as well. This stock up 12%, but when I sold those options this morning, they were up 20%. The stock I sold it for an 85% profit in the options alert. So over 100% net profits there in the options alerts today. In addition, if that wasn't enough action, yesterday I bought the TBT. And guess where I sold it today? High of the day was 26.59. I sold it at 26.55. Beautiful gain there, guys. Over 6% in 24 hours on the TBT. That's very rare. The TBT usually doesn't have these types of swings, but again, in this environment where interest rates are going nuts, it does obviously have these type of moves. Okay, so that's what's going on. More profits in the services here, the research center and the options alerts. Now going back to the S&P 500, what exactly is going on here? So you can see we hit the 50 moving average, retrace back to the 50, and also a gap fill. What did I do here? I started to short the market. Now, I didn't go heavy yet because there's still a chance we could go up. There's another gap fill here and the 20 MA up here. But this is where, so I covered my shorts in the research center with our members, and I took my puts off the table, a majority of my puts off the table down here. Now we've had this huge bounce, almost 11 points on the SPY. Today, again, I began to inch my fingers back into the short side of this market by picking up some SDS as well as some SQQQ. And again, if you're a member of the Research Center, you see those trades clear as day, time-stamped, etc. And again, you know my entry price, my stop, my target. In addition, I actually took a couple other short positions out there. I'm not going to get into those. But again, there are more and more opportunities on these big bounces to get involved. Now, I do think that even if the market bounces a little bit higher, this is not just a one and done type fall, folks. I mean, it's just not over. In the way I view it is that the interest rate debacle, where the interest rates are falling, the trade war. I mean, these are all tremors before something bigger. Something bigger is going on here in the underlying. It's kind of like the tremors before a big quake. You know, sometimes you hear about small earthquakes preceding a bigger epic earthquake. That's, in my opinion, what's going on here. So these quick falls, like right here and right here, these are just smaller tremors ahead of something bigger. Now, again, we'll see how big that is when it comes in. But as of now, this would be looked at as a pivot top in the market. And again, any retrace into shortable levels, you have to take advantage of. That's just the way it is. The market, again, basically gives you these opportunities. It's up to you to take advantage of them. So that's where we stand right now, folks. Again, S&P 500, beautiful retrace today. And again, notice how I waited to take my short positions until the charts alerted me to do so. So I didn't short the S&P here. I didn't short here, here. I waited until we filled the gap and we tagged the 50 moving average. And it's a very clear-cut level right there. And look, we're already up on these positions. And this is where the discipline of trading comes in. If you're not disciplined, if you're just kind of saying, oh, well, I kind of like it around here, if there's no fundamental reason based on the charts that's behind that, then honestly, you're just risking. You're just risking your money. And trading isn't about risking. One of the things I say to our members here is that, you're not gambling. You are the house, and the house will inevitably always win. Now, the house may lose, at the casino may lose to one specific gambler, maybe a fair amount of money. Maybe they'll take a loss there, but over time, they're always going to be making money. The house always wins. That's what we know. And as a good trader using pure PPT methodology, price pattern time methodology, you're the house. So, yeah, you might have a loser here and there, but ultimately, you're banking it. And that's what we do here, folks. This year, over 80% success rate on swing trades. And get this, folks, 94% success rate on day trades in the intraday stock chat. And that's now from 2018 and this year. So that's a 2-year running track record verified. It's pretty remarkable. I'm proud of it. I am. So in any case, that's what's going on there. Now I do have some longs that I still am holding that I picked up the last couple of days. For instance, Intel. I'm still holding Intel. Nice move on it today. I picked this up yesterday at 46.15, so I'm up $1 on it already. I still think this has a little bit more in the tank, maybe back here or maybe back here. One of the reasons why I bought this is because they had really good earnings. The stock after hours after earnings was as high as $55, and I basically was able to buy it $9 lower a week and a half, 2 weeks later. So for me, I love knowing what good news was, and then when the stock retraces and negates that move, I get back in, where I get in and it gets me, basically it gets you in at the price before the news, but now you know the news and you know it was good. So that's kind of a good thing to live by as well in terms of understanding the markets and understanding how to trade properly. So that's where we stand there. A couple other stocks I continue to really like. Bed Bath Beyond, as long as the bottoming tail holds on that daily chart. Again, we'll have to see if it continues to move up or not. But right now, it is having a nice little day up 2.4%. I'd love to see a close over $9 today. But here was your bottoming tail. Inevitably, almost every bottoming tail has a retrace, which is what you got the following 2 days, where it comes back in. But notice how it never violated the low pivot here, and ultimately starting to turn up now. And again, a close above 9 on a technical basis would be very bullish if we get that. I don't know if we'll get that today. I do think we'll get that in the next few days, but we'll see again how it plays out. Okay? Other than that, I just hope that you come and join us here at InTheMoneyStocks.com, folks. And again, the track record's up on the website. You can see everything you want to see here. In fact, I could show it to you right now just to keep it simple so you don't have to go hunting for it. So here's our website, InTheMoneyStocks.com. And again, there I am. But if you go here, here's your Research Center track record. I updated it with the win today, verified win on TBT, which was 24 hours, 6.24%. But you can see, look at the gains. 6%, 4%, 10%, 7%, 14, 1, 5, 27, 11. And I've been on a hot streak right now. This is a hot streak to end all hot streaks. So, eventually I'm going to have a loser coming up, I'm sure. But you can see a couple losers back here. But again, notice how they're small. 3%, 2%. This one's almost 6, 3, 3, 1. And then that's all the losers, folks. And look at all these gains. And look at the net gain. This is what I'm proud of right here. 406 net percent. And again, that's if you put all your money in all the trades. If you just, if you just put 10% in, you're up over 40% for the year. You're on pace to do 75% return for the year on a swing trade account. That's, hedge funds kill for 15%, 20%. There's 1 in a million hedge funds that does 20% a year. And here we are already, north of 40% if you just put 10% of your account in each position. So it speaks for itself. And again, you can go check out the options alerts as well with my 85% winner and my 25% winner today on the track records on that page as well. But I'll let you guys get going here. Have a great one as always, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.